Hello gamers, how's everybody doing today? Now I know this is the second video of the day. It's probably gonna be a couple more today because I'm just trying to grind some videos. And in this video we're gonna be looking over kit playstyles. My personal way of thinking of like each kit, what their playstyle is, what you're gonna be wanting to use the kit for. Let's get right into it with Quicksuit. So with Quicksuit right now you want to be running, I'm gonna like go over the guns. With Quicksuit you definitely want to be running Manticore. With Manticore you want to run Missile Fletches and Bundle Ejector, Spring Stock. This will give you 3 shots of missiles that you'll shoot out, nearly heavy damage. You of course gonna want a Blast Raider, maybe a Sniper, Kinetic Arbiter Basilisk. There's 2 ways you can play this kit. You can be up in their face and just like dodging and sprinting around them, dodging, sprinting around them. Or you can be the guy that goes in, gets them poke, and then runs away, and then there's just a distraction. I would also highly suggest maybe Adrenaline or Directional Warp, some form of escape ability, because you're gonna be dying really quick. Health boost would also be pretty good, but I would say probably run Directional Warp, Adrenaline, Health boost, maybe a filler ability, Ward probably. So I'd say run Ward, Health boost, Adrenaline, Directional Warp, and then just play safe. But you can also play aggro if you want. It's really up to you, and that's the 2 play styles. You're not a tank, you're not like a support. Then we can move on to Basic Prospector. Or let me go back. Sorry, let me go back. The things you want to put on this: damage increase on kills. Always run damage increase on kills. The other like tier 1 accessories are awful for anything. The next you want to run is Pistol Master. You don't want in-air damage because you also take more damage. So you do 15% more, but you take 15% more damage. And that is not something that you want at all. Improved regen. It's also decent to get low HP defense because you get a heal. The movement speed is just when you get low, so when you're at like 200 HP total, you'll get more movement speed, so it's alright. But with improved regen, you heal like twice as fast. Or the regen delays twice as fast. Next is extra charge. You can also run armor dodge or long slide. This is really up to you. I wouldn't run super fragile charges, but armor dodge, so when you dodge, you gain armor. Like you take like half the damage. Extra charge is you just have a slower side, but an extra charge. Long slide is you lose a charge, but you slide forever. Or not forever, but for a long time. Basic Prospector. Now, I don't really know how the playstyle is with this. Apparently, some people are using it. I wouldn't really suggest this kit. If I was to suggest it, though, probably improved regen. Pistol Master. Maybe I don't know, faster ability cooldowns with what I run on most kits, if you can have that. And then tier 1 is, I guess, damage increase on kills as well. Now if we move, actually you might want to run XP gain as well. That might be okay. I don't know, 100%. Just because when you hit like level 6, I think, you get like monster damage. So it's a really good PvE kit. If you're just looking to PvE and want to run like PDW with Xenotoxin, you can probably run XP gain. And then you get to like level 6 really quick. But I wouldn't suggest running this kit. Boxer, now this is the best, if not the second best, maybe tied with Dragonfly kit right now. You get 1200 HP. Oh, and for abilities for the basic, I can't really suggest anything because I don't play it that often. So I'm not going to suggest anything for that. Damage increase on kills in tier 1. Faster ability cooldowns in tier 3. Improved regen, you can also run low HP if you want. Stronger shield, no, not stronger shield, sorry. Just these 2, improved regen or low HP. And then in this one, I would highly suggest Fast Punch. When map 2 comes back to being enabled, this is what you want to run. You can also run charge damage. Instead of making it like just a cone in front of you, it makes it a giant circle around you of lightning. So it's pretty good, but you lose your super jump power and you don't charge as fast as Fast Punch. Shield is also pretty good, but you gotta be willing to lose a lot of movement speed to run shield. And the abilities you want to be running for this, the ones I'm going to be running most of the time with my boxer suit, is Stand Your Ground. Halves the damage that you take. Now this also halves heals, so if you run this, do not run a healing ability. Like, do not run Triage Sphere and Stand Your Ground. If you're going to run Stand Your Ground with it, I would also suggest running Kinetic Barrier, Triage, and Surveillance. You always want Surveillance in your build, regardless of what kit you're playing. So that's going to be I would always suggest having Triage too, because it's a good heal. So the combo I like to run is either stand your ground kinetic if I'm going for like really PvP and really tanky, and your playstyle with this kit is going to be you are the tank of the team. So you can either be the tank or you can be like a warder or a healer, but I think this is tank, 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 tank. You just want to go in, you want to try and get the attention of every enemy. There's two ways you can play it. So if you're running kinetic barrier and then triage, then you can go in, use your triage. When you start to get low, use your kinetic barrier, and then just block all the shots. Now, note with kinetic barrier, if you're using explosive rounds, or if the enemy teams are using explosive rounds, sorry, then they will do like damage through the shield. It'll blow up on the shield, and it'll sometimes the explosion will go through it. It's kind of buggy. But with stand your ground, you want to go in shield first, wait till the shield breaks, or you need to tank, and then stand your ground once you get low, or once the shield breaks, or whatever, or if they're flying around it. Like I said, your playstyle is just to be the tank of the team. You want to get in there, distract. Be careful though, because once you activate stand your ground, you can't cancel it. So as soon as you activate it, you're really slowed, and you get half healing for 20 seconds. The next kit that I could recommend, would definitely recommend, is Dragonfly. And this one actually takes a lot more getting used to. And then for weapons for Boxer, really personal, I would still say Fletchick Gun Lacerator, basically for any kit. For Dragonfly, this is something you have to run. You have to run this loadout. Damage increase on kills. You can also run, what is it? No, not on this. You can just run damage increase on kills. Pistol Master. Some people run in-air damage. You can also run faster ability. You can run any of these three. But be careful with in-air damage, because you will take more damage. Don't forget that. So you'll take like 105 damage from an unupgraded Lacerator. So you can get bursted down real quick. And you only have 1000 HP, so that's like one clip. Low HP defense is what I run. I would say improve regen too, but because you're going to be like floating in the air, I haven't got to that part yet, because you're going to float in the air though, you're probably going to want low HP defense in case you get shredded. Aim to hover, this is the most important part. So when you aim with aim to hover, you don't lose any jetpack fuel. So you can just directional warp up into the air, which is, by the way, I highly suggest you're in directional warp. You should always have directional warp if you're using this suit. You want to aim, and then you just hover. You don't have to press anything else, you can just be aiming the whole time and hovering. And if I was to suggest a new, or like guns to use for the Dragonfly, Lacerator, maybe Basilisk, maybe Arbiter if you're wanting to snipe more, and then PDW or Fletchit for close. Manticore is also really good. Manticore with Bundle Electro Missile. And then abilities, Directional Warp and Ward are the main two I would suggest. But Triage, Barrier, and Stand Your Ground is also pretty good, because you can stand your ground while in the air. So you can hover and stand your ground, which is pretty good. And then playstyle wise, for the Dragonfly, the whole purpose of you playing Dragonfly is to just float and just hover there and be above the battle. You can warp up, you can warp super far away if you want even too, and like hover above the landscape and everything. And if I was to put these into like tiers, I would say Boxer and Dragonfly are about equal. Depends on your playstyle. If you want to be in their face, use Boxer. If you want to be far away or just like above the fight in safety, use Dragonfly. With Quick Suit, it's just not a great suit right now. If you really want to run, if you enjoy the mobility, go ahead. And then Basic, I haven't really given it a try. I haven't seen a lot of people using it, but I assume it's pretty good for PvE. So if you're really heavy PvEer and just don't really care about aim to hover or Dragonfly, go ahead and use Basic, because you get a lot of extra monster damage. Alright, well that's it for the kit playstyles and everything. Hope you guys enjoyed. There should be some couple more videos coming out later today. So stay tuned and see you later.